So the Pioneer, when you look at the whole line of Majacraft spinning wheels, the Pioneer wheel is, first of all, it's the lowest price. So it's $989 US. And it's kind of positioned as the no frills wheel. What Majacraft wanted to do was to provide a hand spinner the option to enter into the Majacraft product line with less niche wheel. So the Pioneer X, actually, because it was upgraded in April of 2019, so it's now called the Pioneer X, is that wheel. So it's got all the Majacraft design features, the lovely double treadle, and you know, it's very solid. It's made out of a hardwood, which was part of the upgrade, American ash, rather than the New Zealand Remu wood, which all the other wheels are made of. But the way I look at it is, you know, let's say you're a hand spinner that has all these other manufacturers' wheels. You don't have a Majacraft. You want a Majacraft, but you don't really need a high-end art yarn wheel like the Aura, or a wheel that allows you to spin very fine like the Rose. You just want the Majacraft technology in your assortment or your collection of wheels. I see the Pioneer as a good wheel to suit that need. Because it does have the very lovely treadling action, and you can use many of the accessories. So let's just kind of get into it. And one thing is, when you do purchase your Pioneer wheel, or any wheel, save your packaging, because you just never know. You know, there are times where maybe you need to send it to the dealer for some sort of, you know, adjustment or repair, or you may decide down the road you want to sell your wheel and, you know, go with another Majacraft product, you know, whatever. And it's really handy to have the packaging for that purpose. The Majacraft wheels are highly resellable. They don't stay on the used market very long. So kind of a risk abatement as you talk about the Majacraft product line. So the wheel comes with your manual. And you can also download the manual from the website. And then they also provide a nice little gift packet, which I'm not going to disclose what's in there. When you order your Pioneer, you'll find out. All right, so the first thing we see here is the base of the wheel. And that's right at the top. And one thing you're going to see is that it's always signed by a member of the Poad family, P-O-A-D. They're the owners of Majacraft. It's going to give you the name of the wheel, the Pioneer X, and then this is the serial number for the wheel. So what you're going to want to do after you've unloaded your wheel and, you know, assembled it, is you're going to want to go on the Majacraft site and register your wheel. So I'll provide a link at the bottom of this video for the page on the Majacraft website where you can do that. Awfully handy to do that, so that if you do need troubleshooting support down the road, let's say they upgraded a couple more times, it's good to know the vintage of the wheel so that they can help you with any possible issues you might be having. You want to be careful as you're unpacking, because there are little bits and pieces and parts and the hardware that comes with it. So you want to just make sure that you don't accidentally toss it. And I'm going to make a guess that this is the hardware kit that comes with it. A variety of wood screws, JCB bolts, etc. Yes, all your Allen wrenches. This feels to me like the whorl, or pulley is also known as a pulley. This is the whorl that's going to come standard with your Pioneer. This is actually called the Susie pulley. So it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different grooves. So that's 5 different ratios that this wheel can spin at. You can add any of the pulleys. There's a high-speed pulley. There's the standard Rose pulley, which has larger size diameter grooves to slow down your spinning if you want. Okay, so these are, they call these the con rods, and these are what transfers the energy from the base, the treadles, to your drive wheel. And we'll show you how that works. This is another part of the upgrade, which is really nice. These rods used to be a composite material, and now they're the American ash. So it looks a lot nicer. I just feel like it has a much higher quality appearance. So we'll set those aside. Those are going to be part of the assembly. And then you get 3 standard plastic bobbins with your Pioneer. And these are the new bobbins that were just launched last year with the lovely inserts, much lighter weight, so they're a lot easier to use with your wheel. And we're going to get, like I said, we'll have 3 of those. Every wheel has been assembled and tested by the Majacraft staff. I believe Glynis is the one that tests every single wheel. So here's the leader that she left on the bobbin, which I think is a nice touch. So there's our 3 plastic bobbins. And your flyer. So what comes with the Pioneer is the standard fine flyer. So this has got the ceramic orifice, and this will prevent the metal orifice from being worn out. I've worn grooves in my orifices just because of the volume of spinning that I do. And then you've got open hooks for your flyer hook and your guides. So there's a standard E-flyer that has a circular orifice here with a ceramic insert and a closed circle on your flyer hook. This is not that one. So this is called the standard fine flyer. Okay, so here's where the bulk of the weight is. And it's hefty. This is the stem and the drive wheel. And then there's this really handy handle that they added to the design back when they did this upgrade. Just pull it down and set it down. So there's the stem. Beautiful. It's got quite a bit of heft. Definitely a solid wood. The drive wheel is an MDF composition, but then it's got the American ash veneer on it. So it's a lot heavier than it used to be. All right, so there it is unpacked. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to tidy all this stuff up, and then we're going to assemble the Majacraft Pioneer.